So I'm in another town in Greece. Let's go check it out. Welcome to Nafplio, once the first capital of Greece. And this place is absolutely stunning. The town is huge with a blend of old and new, and you can easily spend hours wandering the streets. In summer, it's filled with tourists, and this place gives you that island vibe while still being on the mainland. And if you're into archaeology, there is plenty to see. And my first stop was to take a boat and visit the island fortress. Taking a boat ride, let's go and check out this fortress on this little island. Built by the Venetians in 1473, this sea fortress was Nafplio's first line of defence, protecting the town from pirates and Ottoman invaders. Over the centuries, it's been a battleground, a prison, and even a luxury hotel, which does seem a little odd given its history. Today, it's one of the most recognisable landmarks in Greece, a silent witness to the tides of history that have swept through these waters. Walking through its stone corridors, you can almost hear the voices of soldiers who once stood watch and the echoes of cannon fire in the distance. But now, instead of warships, it's the gentle hum of boats bringing in visitors to explore this little island. It is a small fortress, like I said, it's a tiny little island. You take a little boat across here, it's €5 here and back. I think it's definitely worth it. We are done. We see the boat coming back in, so that is good timing. Jump on that boat and head back to the mainland, I guess. After heading back to the mainland, it was time for breakfast. And I got myself some French toast, made with soureki, a traditional Greek sweetbread, and it was delicious. It was time to check into the hotel. My room was perfect, and the hotel, being right on the water, was close to everything. Like a lot of the old towns in Greece, you'll find these streets lined with shops, tavernas, restaurants, ice cream places, all kinds of things like that. And when it comes for places to eat, there are plenty of choices. And so my first day was at an end, and it was time to get some dinner. With dinner finished, it was time to explore the night. The city really comes to life as the sun sets. The cooler temperature brings all the people out, and there is a real holiday vibe around. Starting my day early was well worth it, and this sunrise was just not to be missed. Now, it's going to be a hot day again, and I had 999 steps to climb to get to the Fortress of Palamidi. Not wasting any time, I began my journey. They say there are 999 steps leading up to the top, though locals love to debate that number, whether it's 999 or 1,000. So I'm at the entrance to the fortress, and it's about 1,000 steps all the way to the top. Let's do it. Whether it's 999 or 1,000, it's just enough to leave your legs burning, but the reward is truly worth it. And when you get to the top, that feeling is incredible. It didn't take that long. Maybe about 10, 15 minutes tops. Yeah, good workout in the morning. Alright, let's go and have a look. Now, coming early was a great idea because the fortress was empty, no crowds of tourists, and so I was free to explore. This place is steeped in history. It's even served as a prison for a Greek hero. So I'm at the prison of Kolokotroni. I hope I said that right. Let's go inside and have a look. Ow. Always with the head. So the problem being too tall when you're exploring. Okay. What a tiny little prison this is. To be trapped in here. No light. Very little air, and that's kind of your cell door. This would have been torture. all the ground is made of marble rocks. It's so slippery, even with really good sneakers. Now, if the history wasn't enough for you, this place has some of the best views, from the sea to the mountains, and the city in between. So the walk down the steps begins. I'm probably not going to film a lot, might make little stops, but trying to hold this camera and walk down steep steps, it's just got broken camera written all over it. So yeah, I'll limit what I'm filming, I think. After doing 2,000 steps, 1,000 up and 1,000 down and walking around, it was time to eat. And on the outskirts of town, I found this amazing bakery. Got a slice of pizza and one of my favourite cakes and a Freddo cappuccino. I mean, this pizza is so good. No cheese. So much flavour. Now this is either called cream kadaifi or ekmek, depending on where you go. Here they call it ekmek. Now this comes in a little glass bowl. It was takeaway, so you still get the bowl. And that just looks so good. I mean, it's going to come down to the taste. Let's give it a try. Oh, it smells great. Okay. That cream is so sweet and got a nice vanilla flavour to it. That's so different to back home. A nice Freddo cappuccino too. Perfect. With breakfast and lunch done, it was time to cool off and take a swim, followed by a lazy afternoon. And before you know it, it was dinner time again. So day 3 begins, and I started this morning with a little exploring. That temperature has definitely picked up again. Alright, I got myself some water. That will cool me down. Now, there's nothing better to get that local vibe than visiting an outdoor farmer's market.
Il latte via lette al mire, c'è il latte alla foglia.
The land gate, the once mighty entrance to Nafplio's fortified old town. So next stop is the land gate. Back in the days of the Venetian and Ottoman rule, this was the only way in or out by land. A crucial checkpoint controlling access to the city. Built in the late 17th century, it stood as a barrier against invaders, with a deep moat and a wooden drawbridge that was pulled up at night to keep enemies at bay. Although not a lot of it is left, what is has been restored to preserve the history. Next, I wanted to go on search of a hidden gem. Okay, on to the lion. This was a bit of a walk through the back streets, getting somewhat lost, but I was happy I did it. Carved directly into the rock in 1840, this majestic lion is a tribute to the Bavarian soldiers who perished in Greece while serving under King Otto, the first king of modern Greece. The lion is a symbol of respect and mourning, and finding it was well worth it. One of the amazing things that you see when you walk around towns and villages in Greece is there's something always ancient just around the corner, or towering above you, like the Fortress of Palamidi, which is just here. It's spectacular. Now, it was time to wander back, and I wasn't in a rush. So I think I'm almost back to where I began this walk around the town. Still, there's lots more to see. There's street after street, and it just goes further back. And the town kind of changes from being that more touristy focus to where just, everyone lives as normal people, non-tourist residents. Once again, the sun begins to set, which means dinner time. The mornings here truly are spectacular, and if you get up early enough, they are quiet and peaceful. But my time here was at an end, and it was time to hit the road. This was Nafplio, and it was just explored.